All right, peace, black family. So I usually don't like to speak on things like this, but um, when it becomes imperative to our community, I think that people responsible enough to handle the topic should take these type of topics on. And so, what I will be speaking about today is Umar Johnson and niggas who pose as Africans, because we have a lot of that in our community. We have a lot of niggas, right, who claim to be African, who rep red, black, and green, who claim to be conscious, who claim to be woke, and they usually have the biggest mouths within our community, but they're niggas at heart, right? These niggas are the same people who, was saying things like Umar Johnson, was scamming money, that he was taking money and paying for his lifestyle, you know. And then, when Umar got to school, there was no apologies issued to Umar Johnson for getting to school that he paid for with the money that he raised. It just became now, oh, that raggedy ass school, that fucked up ass school. How he gonna renovate that school? How he gonna do that with that school? Why would he spend the money on that school? No apologies. No, we sorry, Umar. No, oh damn, he actually got the school. Let's help him build it up. It became, why did he fucking buy that school? You see, this is what I mean by niggas who pose as Africans. You get what I'm saying? These no down, dirty ass niggas and bedwenches. We have a lot of that in the community. Sabotaging, negative nanny ass, pussy ass niggas and bitches in the community. And I'm using this type of language because that's what the fuck you are. You are essentially an agent. You hate black people. Instead of saying, you know what, let me get out here and actually go help him paint the school or build the school. Now he gonna lose that school. How he gonna pay them taxes? How he gonna do that? But it's the same people who were saying that he scammed the money in the first place. And I've dealt with this before when we were raising money for Dr. Amos Wilson headstone. Oh, why he raising money? Oh, he's stealing the money. Why he ain't paid for it himself? Just a whole bunch of negative shit, right? Niggas, just niggas and bedwenches, and ratchet ass black women who acting like they conscious, but they not. They really not. Who don't understand the difference between someone having a nervous breakdown, a mental breakdown, and drug usage. People saying Dr. Umar Johnson on drugs. Listen, do you know what sleep deprivation would do to your brain? Do you know what stress can do to your brain? This is why when people are homeless on the street, you can't necessarily tell if they're on drugs or they have some type of mental disorder, because that's the main common narrative. Even if the people are on drugs or they have a mental disorder, schizophrenia, etc., right? That's why most people are homeless, because they're either on drugs or they have schizophrenia. So there's a thin line to tell the difference between which one it may be. We don't know what type of stress this man is under, because not only does he have to fight white supremacy and educate black people, he also has to fight niggas who pose as Africans, who act like they're concerned, who act like they have the best interests of black people in mind. And I'm not even to his level of consciousness or success or whatever you want to call it, but I've dealt with it myself. I've been in rooms with people who I've caught trying to record personal conversations with me, who claim to be my brothers, who claim to be like, yeah, black power, fuck the cracker, but they're trying to record personal conversations that we're having. People who will screenshot your text messages. People who will do the most low down, dirty shit to black people who are trying to elevate the community, because they themselves have a hate for the black community, but they act like they love the black community, but they don't, because they don't bring anything positive to the black community. They don't understand when people are trying to better the black community. Dr. Umar Johnson is dealing with his ill mother. You don't know what type of stress this man is under with dealing with the fact that his mother may become an ancestor any day soon. You don't know that type of stress. But we're quick to say, oh man, he stole this money, and his why he talking about donations. Niggas. How many people have reached out to him? How many people have said, let's pull the plug on You know, let's sit down and talk to him for a minute. Let's pull the plug on just making YouTube videos about him and really let's see what's going on. Nah, we want to call the school a shithole. We want to call all the colleges that he went to and verify his degrees and have them pull him in the courthouse and have him explain himself to these crackers and coons and bedwenches. You know, we want to ask all type of supercilious ass questions. That's the type of bullshit ass niggas we got to deal with. Beta ass niggas we got to deal with in this community. And ratchet ass black women pretending like they're queens. This is what the fuck people got to do it. So this is why you got black people be like, man, fuck y'all. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to. You know, y'all bashing on Brother Polite, right? And I'm not justifying Brother Polite at all. But I understand when he be like, man, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not. You know what I mean? Death threats I personally get online. I personally get online. Do you know what that does to somebody's mental health? When you got to think, man, thousands of people know my face. And I'm getting death threats. Do you know a death threat could come from anywhere? A hit could come from anywhere. You could be walking down the street. You don't know if somebody's your friend or they foe. Do you know what that does to your mental capacity when you start to think everybody I meet may know me, somebody might want to hurt me? Because it's something I said online, because I'm trying to better my people. You understand what that does? No, you don't. Because you sit behind a computer, you won't show your face. You won't take a position that's unapologetic. And you judge. And you talk shit. And you don't know shit. Everybody want to expose somebody. But when you stoop down to such a level to do gay shit like whatever niggas out here doing, you only expose yourself. You only expose yourself. Everybody's quick to, I want to expose. Let me show what this person do. I'm going to. And then when you really look at what they're trying to expose, it ain't nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. So everybody talking about Umar Johnson. Has anybody reached out to him and said, hey, brother, you know, sorry about, you know, your mom's ill. You know, this and that. Brother, hey, can I help you, you know, get the school up and running? What can I do? Just nigga babble, man. And I trust me, I'm far from a coon. But I hate to be one of those niggas that say the shit, man, we are worst black. We are worst enemy. Black people we are worst enemy. I hate to say that shit. I hate it. I hate that shit. It tastes nasty coming out of my mouth to even think that shit. But it's true. It's fucking true, yo. We would drag a motherfucker for and don't have half the energy for crackers. We don't have half that energy for crackers. Half the energy that we got for black people. Man, you know what? I could see why a lot of black people be like, yo, I'm out of this shit. I'm done. Fuck that shit. I'm out of here. I could see why people be like, man, I ain't doing this no more. Y'all be acting like people really making money out here. This man Umar Johnson scraped up to make what, $700,000? Y'all act like he made $1 million, and then he bought a school with what money he could put together. He bought a school with what he could put together. For the money that the community that spends $40 million on McDonald's, $30 million on Jordans, $29 million on chains, over $100 million on bullshit ass clothes, he scraped up $700,000 from that same community and bought a school that has some tax issues, yes, but he outright owns it. And you would think people would support him. You would think people would at least apologize for calling him a thief and calling him a fraud. Nope. Niggas just went silent and started talking about something else. Start doing videos in front of the school. Oh, look at this raggedy school he got. But these niggas ain't doing nothing. You ain't taking care of your kids. You sleeping on people's couch. You smashing in interracial relationships on the low. A lot of you niggas are fraudulent. And you hate when you see real Africans doing real African things. That's why y'all got so much hate for people like me. For people like Umar, even though he might be on his tangent here and there. But that's why y'all got so much hate. Because you not doing it. Because you don't know how to do it. And you don't like to see other Africans do it. Man, I'm out of here, man.